Today, we are breaking down a massive case study on viral growth strategy. We're looking at the exact mechanics of how one creator completely reinvented his approach to escape a really grueling plateau and honestly unlocked explosive reach and revenue in the process. If you want to know how viral growth actually works when applied correctly, well, you're absolutely in the right place. Okay, let's dive into this. $700,000. That is the jaw-dropping amount of gross revenue that health expert and creator Ben Azotti generated in a single 30-day period. But you know what's truly fascinating here? This didn't come from some massive product launch or a random stroke of luck. No way. It came from a highly intentional strategic shift on YouTube that almost no one else in his space was utilizing. For a lot of us, building an audience just feels like a grind, right? Ben perfectly captures that painful reality here. He used to believe that audience growth was just inherently slow, but his breakthrough realization was that rapid viral scaling is completely possible if you're willing to change your playbook. You literally don't have to wait a year to see a spike in your reach. You could see it in a single day if you understand the actual mechanics of virality. To understand exactly how he did it, we're going to deconstruct his step-by-step playbook in this explainer. First, escaping the niche plateau, followed by pivoting to broad appeal, the trend surfing tactic, delivering dense value, and finally his incredible 700K partnership strategy. Section 1. Escaping the niche plateau. So staying too narrow with your content is a great way to start out, but eventually it's going to severely cap your potential reach. And this brilliantly illustrates his journey. When Ben first started, it took him almost 7 agonizing months just to get his first 1,000 subscribers. Then for 5 full years, he strictly operated under the brand Keto Camp. And, he dominated that highly specific search-based niche. He became known everywhere as the keto guy, and it worked until it didn't. He hit a major plateau. He got burned out just talking about one single topic, and his views totally stagnated. He realized that to reach the next level, he actually had to completely reinvent a strategy, which eventually led to that massive 30-day breakout. Section 2, pivoting to broad appeal. This was the specific strategic pivot Ben made to reignite his channel and finally escape that burnout. There's a really clear contrast between his old strategy and his new one. He completely retired the Keto Camp name and rebranded simply to Ben Azotti. Why? Because it untethered him from a single topic. He moved from hyper-specific SEO content that maybe appealed to 20% of a health audience to broad viral content aiming for an 80% mass appeal. He started asking himself, would a massive amount of humans actually be interested in clicking this? And this meant testing drastically different topics. For instance, he tested a highly researched video on dementia, fully expecting it to crush, but actually it was a total dud. Then he tested a video on a mass appeal vanity topic, natural ways to whiten your teeth. Well, that one exploded, becoming one of his fastest growing videos with over 2 million views. By opening up his brand, he basically gave himself the freedom to test and find what the masses actually wanted. And the math behind this pivot is absolutely staggering. To put this into perspective, before opening up his niche, Ben was plateaued at a very respectable 300,000 to 400,000 views a month. Not bad, right? But after changing his brand and targeting mass appeal topics, his average monthly views literally skyrocketed to between 6 and 7 million. He even peaked at over 12 million views in a single month. This absolutely proves that while niches build your foundation, broad appeal builds your empire. Section 3, the trend surfing tactic. So how do you actually capture that broad appeal consistently? Trend surfing is exactly what it sounds like. It's the ultimate weapon for jumping ahead of the algorithmic curve. Essentially, it means identifying breaking news or topics that are just starting to go viral on platforms like TikTok or Instagram, and then rapidly turning around high-quality, comprehensive content to catch that wave way before your competitors do. It's all about being first, or if you aren't first, being the absolute best. So how is this actually executed? Step 1 is spotting trends. Ben pays close attention to his TikTok feed to see what's popping off, like a viral video he saw about microplastics, for example. But so the crucial point is he also uses YouTube in incognito mode. This brilliantly removes his own personal watch history bias, allowing him to see exactly what the algorithm is pushing to the general public on the homepage. Step 2 is rapid research. Once a topic is spotted, he dedicates about 3 hours to deep reading and scripting to ensure high quality. And finally, step 3 is fast recording. Getting the delivery done in about 45 minutes to get the content out the door immediately. To really show you the power of this, let's look at one of Ben's most successful examples. He noticed a lot of buzz surrounding RFK Jr. and his proposals regarding food ingredients. Spotting this timely trend, Ben jumped right into action. Following his 3 hours of research and 45 minutes of recording, he released his video right as the topic was peaking in the news cycle. The result? A staggering 4 million views from just 4 hours of total effort. By acting fast and providing substantial quality on a trending topic, the return on investment for his time was just astronomical. Section 4, delivering dense value. Because of course jumping on a trend gets people to click, but a great viral topic means absolutely nothing if the audience immediately clicks away. The metric that really matters here is VPM, or value per minute. This is the density of actionable insights, engaging stories, and immediate payoffs you deliver every 60 seconds. You see, you have to master packaging, meaning your title and thumbnail, but your script absolutely must deliver on that title's promise instantly. If a viewer has to hang around for 3 minutes just to get your first real insight, they're gonna bail for sure. Here are the rapid fire script tactics Ben uses to maximize his value per minute. First, ditch the long setups and use short hooks. Deliver your biggest, most massive tip immediately at the start. Second, inject high energy personality and stories. Please do not just robotically read a script. Third, and this is a kind of unique one, Ben actually shoots his videos in a fasted state because he feels it gives him peak energy and vitality, basically allowing him to perform like he's on a stage. And finally, review your game tape. Just like pro athletes watch their replays to find fumbles, you need to watch your own content back to improve things like facial expressions and pacing. And hey, if you're just starting out, embrace the beginner's formula, success. You just have to put in the reps. Section 5, the 700K partnership strategy. Now, what's really interesting about this is how we turn all of those millions of views into a dominant business. There's a stark contrast between how most creators monetize and how Ben monetizes. Most creators just use standard affiliate links, right? Ben used to do this with around 40 different companies, basically settling for standard 15 to 20% commissions, but he realized there was a massive leak. His viewers were going directly to Amazon to buy the products just for convenience, totally bypassing his affiliate links, which meant he got absolutely nothing. So his team pivoted to deep partnerships. They aggressively reached out to brands and reduced their focus from 40 companies down to just 3 highly vetted partners: an olive oil company, a protein shake company, and a creatine company. Armed with the actual data of his massive viewership, he negotiated really aggressive 30 to 50% commissions. And crucially, he negotiated to get a piece of their Amazon sales spikes that naturally occur when his content goes live. It's a deeply integrated, highly lucrative win-win alliance. By leveraging his viral reach to secure these terms, he established a completely dominant income ecosystem. Those deep partnerships formed the largest slice of the pie, driving that incredible $700,000 a month. The second largest driver is book sales, heavily fueled by his YouTube audience. And the third is keynote speaking. Because of his massive authority and reach, Ben is now able to charge up to $30,000 for a single keynote presentation. It's wild. But let's look beyond just the money. Financial success is fantastic for sure, but let's move to see how this builds and what this level of viral reach actually means in the real world for the audience watching. 1 million. Ben's team downloaded 2 years worth of comments from his channel and fed them into ChatGPT, simply asking it to calculate the total amount of weight loss reported by his viewers. The result? Over 1 million pounds of fat loss. That's enough to fill, actually. Scratch that. It's just an astronomical amount of weight. This brilliantly illustrates the true power of this playbook. A viral growth strategy isn't just a vanity metric. When you pair massive reach with dense value and true substance, you actually change lives on a monumental scale. So what does this all mean for you? We've deconstructed the playbook, breaking out of the niche plateau, utilizing broad appeal, surfing trends for rapid growth, delivering incredible value per minute, and securing deep, high leverage partnerships. How will you apply this viral strategy to escape your own plateau and build your own impact and income? I challenge you to take action on what you've learned today. Continue watching to see how to capture qualified leads that the traffic you derive will be able to achieve. Thanks for watching the video this far. I'm excited to share with you an in-depth article on how to create, share, and monetize lead magnets effortlessly, all without technical skills or expensive tools. This article dives deep into the essential steps for building an audience genuinely interested in your brand. It's designed to help you leverage the skills you already have to create and launch a profitable digital business today. Whether you're just starting out or looking to refine your approach, this guide offers valuable insights to set you on the right path. And one of the key topics covered is why manual outreach and legacy systems can't keep up. You will learn that speed is a vital component of lead conversion. Research shows that responding to a lead within minutes rather than hours dramatically increases the likelihood of a successful sale. The fact that manual systems lack the agility required to pivot when audience behavior changes shows how Lead Creator can address this need. The article helps you pinpoint what your audience truly needs and how your unique skills can meet those needs effectively, ensuring your product stands out in a crowded market. Next, the article explores how to craft compelling content that resonates with your audience and drives sales. It emphasizes the importance of storytelling, clarity, and authenticity in your messaging. You'll learn techniques to create content that not only educates but also emotionally connects with your potential customers. This approach helps build trust and encourages engagement, which are essential for transforming interest into actual purchases. Another vital aspect discussed is effective packaging, how to present your knowledge in a captivating way that appeals to your target market. Alongside this, the article outlines strategies for building a marketing plan that truly connects with the eager buyers. It covers everything from branding and positioning to choosing the right channels for promotion. These insights empower you to showcase your digital product's value clearly and attract the right audience consistently. Finally, the article addresses the challenges new creators often face and offers advice on staying motivated and focused throughout the journey. Launching a digital product can be demanding, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can overcome obstacles and keep progressing. This section provides encouragement and practical tips to help you maintain momentum and achieve long-term success. So go ahead and click on the link below to get started today and turn your ideas into impactful digital products.